This may be the most significant day for Shiba Inu. History has been rewritten. Today, a partnership that is frankly insane was announced. The overall mood suddenly shifted toward optimism. Nevertheless, there have been some recent occurrences of anomalies. Approximately 6.5 trillion Shiba Inu have recently disappeared. However, analysts promptly intervened to resolve the matter. Additionally, the Shiba Inu may be preparing to ascend to a higher level. What is happening? In what manner will these be comprehensible? What am I even discussing? Well, allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. The price of Shiba Inu has recently rebounded, experiencing a significant increase following yesterday's devastating collapse. The bullish feelings are pervasive and the vitality has returned. However, please remain patient. For what reason? What is the reason for this? What is the cause of this abrupt pump? Typically, we verify Bitcoin prior to transporting a Shiba Inu, as it is a practical matter. Everything is typically dragged along with Bitcoin. However, wonder what? Bitcoin is not experiencing any inflation. That is exceedingly peculiar. And this is where the situation becomes even more peculiar. Shiba Inu have recently experienced an extremely uncommon occurrence as indicated by on-chain data. A remarkable quantity of Shiba Inu has recently been removed from cetacean purses. In a single day, approximately 6.51 trillion Shiba Inu are expelled. To provide context, that figure was significantly lower the day prior. In fact, this abrupt increase is more than 6 times greater than the average. However, this is where the narrative takes a turn. Concurrently, an almost identical quantity of Shiba Inu was reintroduced. Whale purses, which contain a substantial portion of the Shiba Inu's supply, are not typically in this state of flux unless there is a significant event imminent. Therefore, what is the significance of this? Well, significant changes, such as this, typically indicate that whales are making strategic decisions, potentially preparing for a significant event. It is an uncommon occurrence. This type of event has a tendency to disrupt the market. Is this a warning that Shiba Inu is in for a significant event? A larger rally is imminent, the current state of affairs. Anything is feasible. Therefore, what is the reason? What is the rationale for this? Today may be one of the most significant days in the history of the Shiba Inu. An enormous announcement has been made, and it is a complete game changer. Shiba Inu is formally collaborating with the UAE government to revolutionize the way government services are conducted by leveraging Shiba Inu's technology. Yes, you are correct. Shiba Inu has collaborated with the Ministry of Infrastructure and Energy in the UAE to implement state-of-the-art Web3 solutions in governance, energy, and infrastructure, as per reports. This is no longer solely about cryptocurrency. This is a federal-level adoption that is implemented in the actual world. The UAE will incorporate SHIBASWAP, the Web3 running system of the Shiba Inu, into its infrastructure as part of this partnership. This will result in public services that are more efficient, connected, and advanced. Additionally, this is not a mere collaboration. It is being referred to as a component of the digital transformation of the entire nation by senior officials. The United Arab Emirates has been taking aggressive steps to establish itself as a leader in blockchain and smart technologies. Currently, they are focusing on the Shiba Inu as the focal point of their efforts. What is even more absurd? The Shiba Inu crew has been hinting at this partnership for weeks, describing it as an incredibly potent partnership that has the potential to revolutionize the entire crypto sector. Additionally, they were not exaggerating. For the first time, the UAE government is publicly integrating blockchain at an upper level, and Shiba Inu is heading the charge. Satoshi Kusama, the creative mind behind Shiba Inu, is equally enthusiastic. He referred to this as evidence that the Shiba Inu is not merely another meme coin. It is an ecosystem that generates practical solutions. The objective: to revolutionize the manner in which businesses and citizens engage in an eco-friendly, decentralized manner. This is not a mere international partnership. This is significantly more significant than that. Well, here's the thing. The United Arab Emirates is not merely another nation that has entered the cryptocurrency market. It is the foremost. The UAE has the greatest level of digital currency ownership in the globe, as indicated by the most recent statistics. This implies that a greater number of individuals in that location possess cryptocurrency than in any other location. Who is responsible for this revelation? Lucy is a critical component of the Shiba Inu environment. In her most recent tweet, she underscored the magnitude of this situation. The United Arab Emirates is not merely advocating for cryptocurrency, it is at the forefront of the movement. The Shiba Inu is now at the epicenter of this partnership. This is not merely an exciting announcement, it is a declaration. Shiba Inu's technology is being officially supported by the nation with the highest number of cryptocurrency holders. That is the definitive statement regarding the direction of Shiba Inu. Considering all factors, it is important to contemplate the significant impact this has on the Shiba Inu. Shiba OS is currently being integrated into the infrastructure of a nation that is a global leader in the adoption of cryptocurrency. This is not merely optimistic, it is news that has the potential to transform one's existence. Shiba Inu is not merely a meme token, as this conclusively demonstrates. It is not mere speculation or exaggeration. Real utility, genuine world adoption, and a use case that impacts a partnership at the government level, such as this one, indicates that the Shiba Inu is transforming into a much larger entity than anyone had anticipated. And if a nation as progressive as the UAE recognizes the importance of Shiba Inu technology, consider the potential implications. This could be merely the beginning, and it now makes sense why Shiba Inu recently issued another significant announcement regarding Shibarium. The team officially introduced Shiba Inus, a platform that is intended to bridge the divide between Web 2 and blockchain, in conjunction with its Layer 2 solution. This implies that enterprises, governments, and even ordinary consumers can transition to Web 3 without the usual complications. Shibarium's low-cost, fast-speeds transactions have made mass adoption significantly simpler. It is precisely this that Shiba Inu has been striving to achieve. Effects in the real world. The marketplace is finally beginning to take notice as the elements are falling into position. Now the Shiba Inu is not merely an additional token. It is establishing itself as a dominant force in the field of blockchain technology. We are currently witnessing the events unfold in actual time. Shiba Inu is experiencing a surge in popularity on the internet amid this uplifting news. It is the subject of conversation in every direction. Non-stop anticipation, audacious predictions, and price predictions. It has been widely disseminated on social media, and the level of enthusiasm is extraordinarily high. Some individuals are even attentively monitoring the upcoming events. A crypto expert on Twitter succinctly articulated the situation. I am monitoring the possibility of a Shiba Inu outbreak. We should determine whether the market has sufficient volume to accomplish this. In all honesty, he has a valid point. Everything is aligning for a significant event, as whales are making significant movements, Shibarium is expanding at an unprecedented pace, and a momentous partnership with the UAE is underway. However, among the analysts who provided their opinions, one stood out, and he is advocating for a significant event. Shaven Marks, a renowned market expert, has recently presented a compelling argument for the Shiba Inu to experience a tenfold increase in value in the wake of this favorable momentum. He emphasized that Shiba Inu has maintained a favorable structure in spite of the recent market fluctuations. It is still trading above critical levels, despite occasional declines, indicating that it has a significant amount of room to increase. Additionally, he is not the only one. Other analysts concur. Marx is of the opinion that Shiba Inu is on the brink of a significant breakout, as investors have been amassing additional tokens during the most recent decline, thereby prompting a return to a bullish sentiment. He anticipates that Shiba Inu will initially make a significant stride, approaching its all-time high, before potentially progressing even further to a valuation that would place it among the top participants in the crypto sector. In the interim, Analysts such as Alan Santana and Oscar Ramos are also making comparable predictions, with both anticipating triple-digit growth for Shiba Inu this year. According to their assessment, Shiba Inu's recent game-changing partnerships, strong fundamentals, and general market uptrend could propel it to new heights. Shiba Inu is demonstrating its capabilities. It is no longer merely a meme, it is an initiative with real-world consequences and a developing ecosystem. And if this trend persists, a significant breakout may be closer than we anticipate. And in the future, the integration of Shiba Inu and the entire crypto space will be further solidified by this collaboration with the UAE and the current events. It is evident that cryptocurrency is not merely a passing fad, it is a permanent fixture that will soon be adopted by all nations worldwide. David Sachs, the crypto czar appointed by Donald Trump, has been expressing precisely this sentiment in recent times. The Trump administration has prioritized cryptocurrency, a trend that has not been observed by any other government. Although some may contend that the millions that Trump's campaign received from the digital currency sector may have contributed to this, Sachs is of a different opinion. He has been vocal about the significant impact that Bitcoin, blockchain, and stablecoins can have on the U.S. economy. Sachs recently discussed the unlimited potential of blockchain technology, the exceptional value of Bitcoin, and the potential of stablecoins to bolster the global influence of the dollar in a recent interview. He regards these digital asset sectors as not only thrilling, but also as paradigm-shifting. Additionally, they are currently discussing the possibility of advancing crypto legislation, beginning with stablecoins. This demonstrates that crypto is rapidly becoming a fundamental component of global economies, and the momentum behind initiatives such as Shiba Inu is facilitating unprecedented change. However, what is your perspective on this matter? Comment in the space provided below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.